I thought that was fascinating. Republican Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, chairman of the Homeland Security Committee. He is also on the Foreign Relations Committee, which will be investigating these hacking. Senator, good morning to you. Good to have you here today.
Good morning, Martha.
Do you give that credibility? Julian Assange says, look, we handled this whole thing and we don't like to talk about it, but we also want people to understand that Russia was not behind this release.
Well, Martha, I don't know what to believe. I'm chairman of the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Government Affairs. I was in that first secure briefing in September where we had Jay Johnson and James Comey and Lisa Monaco assure everybody, the 12, that Russia or no state actor could hack into voting machines and affect the outcome in that manner. And the whole purpose of that meeting was to assure the American public, give them confidence that the election that was going to occur on November 8th was going to be fair and legitimate. And now this administration is changing its tune. I asked for a briefing, a secure briefing from the CIA this morning. I came in yesterday to meet with General Kelly, and they refused the briefing. So I don't know what's up with that. So I certainly take anything from Julian Assange with a grain of salt, but we just really don't know. And quite honestly, I don't know how you can assume or with a high level of confidence what any actor's motives are in this. We certainly, it shouldn't come as a surprise to us that Russia is hacking and spreading disinformation and propaganda.
Yeah.
I don't like it. We need to push back on it, but this has been known for quite some time.
Yeah. I want to play for you a soundbite from President Obama on NPR in an interview yesterday. And he's talking about what his response will be to Russia, if indeed it is Russia. Julian Assange says it's not. But here's what he says he would do.
The irony of all this, of course, is that for most of my presidency, there's been a pretty sizable wing of the Republican Party that has consistently criticized me for not being tough enough on Russia.
So now he says he's going to get tough on Russia. He said at a time and place of our choosing, there will be some retaliation. In light of everything that is going on with Russia and with Syria, and now talking about emails, what do you make of that comment by the president, Senator?
Well, let's face it, for most of his presidency, the only consequences are him saying that there are going to be serious consequences. So I'm sure at this point in time, Vladimir Putin's just shaking his boots. Now, there ought to be serious consequences, but they should be relayed in advance to some of these state actors that are showing the kind of aggression because of America's weakness in our response to them. So now we need to take this very seriously, but it's not just about saying there's going to be serious consequences. There actually have to be some. And let's face it, the next President Trump, is going to be dealing with a real mess created by this president's feckless and ineffective and weak foreign policy.
I mean, you look back over